Hello there, I'm Rishi. Welcome to my channel. Today we are diving into a topic hotter than the Sahara Desert. Dominance of Stripe in online payment landscape. So, it's 2023 and Stripe's valuation is touching the stars at $100 billion. These guys are surfing the digital waves like a boss. But the question is, can they keep bossing around in the next decade? And for all of you out there, the $1 million question is Stripe the right billing payment provider for you? Let's hop on a time machine and rewind back to 2010 when Stripe's adventure started. Picture this, it's 2010, online payments are pain in the, where. Multiple verifications, compliance hurdles, working with banks. Oh, what a nightmare. And then enters Stripes. Fast forward to 2023 and boom. Setting up an online shop is a cakewalk. And guess who we got thanked for that? Yep, our friends at Stripe. The company has not only captured a significant share of the market, but has also taken the lead in some of the biggest innovation of the decade in digital payments. But the world is moving fast and the competition is breathing down their neck. Can Stripe keep up the pace? Recently, Bloomberg reported that Stripe is looking to raise a new round with a valuation of $70 to $100 billion. The global pandemic acted like a defibrillator to the digital transformation in many industries, and Stripe, they caught the wave right on time, providing a solid alternative, especially in regions where options were sparse. But can they keep riding the waves or will they wipe out? Stripe's success story isn't a happy accident. A lot of sweat, sleepless night and strategic planning went into building this empire. But will their carefully crafted strategy be enough for the future? Let's peel back the layers and find out. Back in the good old days of 2010, online payments were more like a wicked puzzle. Developers had tough time integrating payments with multiple layers of approvals and bank dealings, and the cost more than buying a brand new Tesla. PayPal was the hero of the day, saving businesses from building their own payment system. But the plot twist, it wasn't any easier to integrate. And the worst part, your customers were teleported to PayPal's site for payments. Then came in Stripe, like a knight in a shining armor, ready to save the day. They were clear about their mission, to make it super easy for developers to integrate payments with just a few lines of code. Their website back in the day spells out their focus loud and clear. Even their initial names, Dev Payments, was a clear shout out to their target audience, the developers. So, what's the secret ingredient in Stripe's success recipe? A top-notch customer experience. Integrating Stripe into your customer flow is as easy to say as it was when they first launched, and that's their masterstroke. This customer-centric approach is the bedrock of their success. Stripe believes in sweating the small stuff. Their API and documentation, two areas often overlooked by tech companies, get a lot of love from Stripe. Take a peek into Quora and Reddit and you will find the tech crowd singing praises. Though their product setup is meant to be simple, Stripe knows that catering to a diverse user with a complex product means having top-notch supporting asset is non-negotiable. They are also flexible learners, ready to adapt their product to customers' needs. Case in point, Lyft. The ride-sharing giant was in search of a platform to charge customers and pay drivers simultaneously. Stripe stepped up, tweak their product, and voila, another happy customer. Stripe obsession with customer experience isn't just a great way to get customers. It's their megaphone, their biggest promoter. It's the DNA of their marketing strategy. Stripe approach to marketing is just like a jazz drummer. They play a different beat. They went from the developers, solved their problems, and wowed them with a killer customer experience. This simple yet powerful approach made them a force to reckon with. They didn't need to splurge on traditional marketing channels, and when they did eventually dip their toes in, they did it with a twist. But for Stripe, marketing isn't just about shouting the loudest. They choose to whisper through their product. Easy setup, robust API, and comprehensive documentation. And it worked. They also hosted events tailored for developers community, creating a fun way to build awareness, educate their audience, and foster a community. When a developer has an easy time integrating Stripe, guess who they are going to recommend to their peers? Yep, Stripe. They understand the power of this growth loop and build it like a master. And then comes the pricing. Oh boy, do they nail that. Why is Stripe so popular? Here's a clue, simple and transparent pricing. It is the same for everyone, no matter the size or number of the transaction. Simple, transparent, and fair. They align their goals with their customers. Whether you are a newbie just starting or a big shot like Google, Slack, or Instacart, Stripe has become the toll booth on the digital highway, making a fortune from a small slice of busy traffic. But Collin brothers are far from done. They are making giant strides not just to grab a bigger slice of the pie, but to grow the whole darn pie. Remember the good old days when Stripe differentiated itself with ease of installation and use? Well, those days are pretty much history. The market is more competitive and payment processing is becoming a commodity. Companies have to compete on price, not on being different. And despite its giant market share, Stripe manages to offer some of the lowest prices in the industry. Stripe has so far grown by catering to specific industry with tailored solutions, like recurring payments for subscription-based businesses. But this approach is leading to saturation, as most of the developed market are almost at full capacity. Stripe knows that the next big opportunity lies beyond the borders. With programs like Stripe Atlas and recent acquisition of Paystack, one of the Africa's biggest payment processor, Stripe is ready to ride the next wave of digital commerce growth. So when we piece together Stripe's puzzle, it's clear that their skyrocketing popularity is no accident. It's the result of their well-crafted strategy. They started with a laser focus on developers and solved their real painful problem, accepting their payments. That success became an obsession with delivering the best customer experience. They expanded the features and supporting assets offered to their customers, even engaging with them to build the product. Early on, Stripe invested in building strong relationships with their community. This built a powerful growth loop driven by word of mouth. It allowed them to grow organically without heavy investing in marketing. With a simple and transparent pricing model, Stripe became a toll booth on the internet highway, profiting from a large chunk of online economy. This sets them up for growth even as competition heats up. As the world continues to embrace digital commerce, Stripe is in prime position to profit. By making it easier for companies globally to sell and collect payments online, they are ready to ride the next wave of digital transformation. Now that's what I call a growth strategy. Alright guys, that's it for today. We dove deep into the world of Stripe, examining how they dominated online payments, their marketing tactics, and their transparent pricing model. We even projected into the future where it seems like Stripe is just gearing up to make some serious wave in the global digital economy. And so as we wrap up, let me know what you think about Stripe's journey in the comments below. Do you think they can sustain their growth? Are there other companies whose stories you would want to hear? And as always, if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe for more great content. See you in the next one.